Kindly have a look.
I am not taking the
My lord, this is a very short.
against the learned advocate. I shall not hear anything.
Then my lord,
This
then
is
my lord,
I say this is the very private communication between
private communication, and that is
here.
my lord, yes,
My lord, I appear for the petitioners in this matter. My lord, though the main writ petition, my lord, revolves around the question of my lord dismissal of the or termination of the petitioner from the service under the bank. My lord, the application is pending. One application has been filed by my client, which is pending. My lord, I most humbly suggest that my lord, unless your lordship so desires, my lord, I am not inclined to say out the grounds of that applications in open court much. My lord, I will beseech your lordship, subject to your lordship's pleasure, to go through the application. It is for cancellation of wakalatnama.
before my learned friend proceed, my lord, I am appearing on behalf of the person who has been complaining against. My lord, he has been not made a party. My lord, how he will justify his case, my lord?
He is not supposed to be made a party.
No, my lord, the petitioner, learned advocate, my lord, is appearing in Mr. Harishankar Chattopadhyay petition. And my lord, the complaint has been made against him, my lord. Advocate on record.
No, no.
Now, my lord, in the application, my lord, he has not been made a party.
Need not be made a party. He has been served. He has been served. He is there,
What?
and he need not be made a party.
They have
I am praying for a leave, my lord, under the appellate side rules.
Yes,
My lord is aware it is between the court and the litigant. And my lord, for cancellation of wakalatnama, I was not even probably required to serve the learned advocate, though he has been served and given an opportunity to come before your lordships. But I am not very inclined to, my lord, say out loud before this court the reasons for it.
My lord, you
My
are
lord, there is a
for ends of justice and fair play. You have come up with an allegation against the person. My lord, he has not been made a party, my lord. Well, how will he defend my lord?
Lord, I have not asked for, my lord, proceedings for misconduct that he needs to
No,
be
my
made a
lord,
party.
My lord,
It is only a leave of the court.
My lord, this is serious. Man. My lord, I will appear on behalf of the my lord, person complaining against my lord. My lord, the person, the petitioner, my lord, how he has behaved with the learned advocate on record, my lord.
In that even my lord may kindly, my lord, take up the annexure. Kindly goes through the annexure of the application, my lord.
I made a clean breast.
The learned advocate on record goes on to make assertions which are grounds for misconduct,
Yes,
professional misconduct,
I will-
asking for percentage fees, asking for outcome, contingent fees. And he has said that unless you return my fees, my lord, he says that he will expose me before the court and make sure.
I build up the edifice and you will reap the harvest. And you will not-
See, my lord,
Now-
this is
now-
the premise.
Now you have got the ready-made. My lord.
This is
my
the
lord,
premise, my lord. He has by name said that since you are appointing a learned senior advocate, he has been mentioned by name.
My lord, this person, he is a dismissed employee of the UK bank. My lord, he was, my lord, running from pillar to post. My lord. All the advocates, my lord, shut in the door. Because no, we are not going to. My lord, my junior, my lord, Mr. Harishankar Chattopadhyay, who happens to be the advocate record, my lord, that he was crying, my lord. He was crying loudly. Then he said, all right. My lord, he spent days and nights after days, my lord. Then he made out a case, a cast iron case.
No,
My
you
lord,
understand. These issues are not
My lord,
a
we are-
matter of
my lord, we feel
argument before this court.
Yes, we feel relieved, my lord. If the petitioner asks for return of the my lord, we feel relieved. My lord, here the conduct of he has fully utilized the case, utilized my service, my lord. Then my lord, he came, my lord, kindly.
These are not the matter to look into by a court. This is
No, only thing is that then my lord, the matter is before you. But the allegation will be made against me, and your lordship will not hear me. The blatant false allegations have been made. Kindly hear it, my lord. I made a clean best.
I have to forward this matter before the bar council. Otherwise, it
Yes,
will not
yes. As your lordship please think it.
Yes, but at the same time, my lord, may you please to grant me
be
leave.
dissolved in the
Yes. No, my lord, one thing is for the, my lord, generally, my lord, when a client asks for return of the bill, we feel relieved.
Look, these are not to be argued like that in the court. I am not.
My lord, he has been, my lord, unfortunately, had I been the advocate on behalf of the party, my learned friend, what I could have done, my lord, if the party approached me, my lord, in this case, what I have done, I have asked Mr. Chatterjee and asked the petitioner, come together. If I find Mr. Chatterjee is on the wrong foot, yes, definitely. If I find that the petitioner is on the way, I know. I will show him the door. My lord, what happened, my lord? He has come to an agreement. He was saying that I am a dismissed employee. All the learned advocates or senior advocates showed him the door. No, you have gotten okay. Then ultimately, my lord, he came to my learned junior, my lord, and he, my lord, days after days, he bound the midnight trial. Then he, my lord, made out a foolproof case. And my lord, a criminal case has been slapped on him. my lord, that criminal case also, he has made out such a case. Now they are, one is
I am not hearing this.
Yes, my lord. Then, my lord, as your lordship say, I'll see the lord.
I am not
My lord,
hearing-
this,
Very well, I am not hearing this issue here.
yes, yes.
I am referring this matter to the bar council.
My lord, the
yes,
leave-
very bad. As your dear.
May I, my lord,
But my lord, I beseech your lordship to hear the matter.
may I
because I
open
am
my
not-
mouth now, my lord?
Hear this matter.
May I open my
Regarding
mouth, my
the-
lord, as far as the allegations or the grounds are concerned?
Court against the
My lord,
Out without force.
Are Baba re.
The petition is out
No, no.
May I at least,
may have grievance against the petitioner.
Yes.
You may have grievance against the petitioner,
Yeah.
but
But when you ask for me, or
between the councils,
Yeah.
the dispute between the councils cannot be looked into
yes,
in this fashion.
As your lordship,
In this fashion, you know, this is
as
not
your
the
lordship-
way. This is not the way. You may have
No,
betrayed
no.
by your
Yes, I
client
have
or
not-
like that.
I have not come before your lordship. He has come
No.
before your lordship.
However, on application is there, so I need to refer this matter.
As your lordship, he has
Lord,
come.
may I beseech you, lordship, my lord? As far as the grounds, I had to say that before in the application that why this leave is being prayed for. I have not prayed for any action on the learned advocate, my lord, quite naturally so. All the petitioner wants or prays for before your lordships is the leaves in terms of, my lord, rules of this honorable court, which can be provided by only your lordship and not any other authority. My lord, may I take your lordship through the
What is the
provisions?
prayer in the application?
The prayer in the application, my lord, is to grant leave to cancel the wakalatnama which has been already filed by the learned erstwhile advocate. And my lord, of course, the wakalatnama which has been now filed may be treated as the next wakalatnama. So that this matter can proceed. I am not on, my lord, the questions of who owes how much to whom. My lord is quite...
My lord, they will reap the harvest.
This is not the forum to extract fees.
Let me come before your lordship. You have chosen the forum.
I do not wish to make this distasteful, my lord, before this honorable
Okay,
court.
let the secretary of the bar council, let the secretary
My lord,
of
the
the
leave
bar association may submit a report after hearing both of you.
My lord, only the leave, my lord, the leave I am praying for from your lordship, may I take your lordship to the provisions of law. This leave can never be, my lord.
I understand. This is the option of the litigant. It is the
Yes,
option
and my
of the
lord, the
litigant.
leave can be provided.
Always option of the litigant.
Very well, my lord. The leave can only be, my lord, provided by your lordships and none else. My lord, unless the leave is provided, my lord, just because there is a rightly or wrongly, I am not going to that. For now, my lord, he might owe money, he might not owe money, but for that matter, a litigation, my lord, it is grossly, my lord, I do not wish to say this, but it is not proper to, my lord, for an advocate to fetter the litigational process.
Well, only thing
My lord, the leave I am praying for may be granted by your lordships. Who owes whom to what? That may be referred to any authority, bar council or bar association, whoever your lordships deems fit. My lord, we will abide
ভিডিওটি ভালো লাগলে লাইক শেয়ার সাবস্ক্রাইব করতে ভুলবেন না
to cancel the
and then
wakalatnama.
they will reap the harvest. I built up the edifice and they will reap the harvest and I will be loitering before that. You have brought me again. My lord, kindly hear the application. Kindly hear the application. I am before your lordship. Your lordship will understand. My lord, the litigant has the option. But if the litigant is a forster, if the deprived, my lord, he has reaped the harvest, my lord, days after days, night after night.
Coming deep.
No, you are saying leave may be granted and then, my lord, he will reap the harvest and he will.
Then, my lord, may I make submissions on law?
No. My lord,
May I make it?
No, my lord.
May I make it,
My
my
lord,
lord? then?
clearly, my lord, hear out my application, my lord.
Yes. Let the application be heard. then.
Then, my lord,
Let it be heard.
Kindly ask them to make a party. Allegation.
No.
Well, allegations have been made.
I will submit on that also. I'll submit on that also. Let it be heard then.
Allegations have been made against
Let
me,
it be
but they have not been made a party. How I can appear before a lordship? What
Let it
location
be
I have got?
You have no locus standi, sir.
Yeah, Lord, then you are making making blatant allegations against me, false and blatant allegations.
My lord, I leave it upon your lordship, my lord.
Who is an outrage or a fraudster? He's a fraudster.
See,
My lord,
prejudicing his own client before the court. How the client?
He is no longer my client. You have given a protection to a
This is not tasteful, my lord.
Not the way to
Not tasteful.
support like that.
My lord, only thing
Why
is
you are shouting like that?
I've been provoked, my lord.
Provoked.
How can I hear you like that?
I am provoked.
I am not hearing.
My
You
lord,
are,
I'm
you
sorry,
are
my
the
lord.
senior advocate.
My lord, but dear,
The
my lord,
considerable age.
I'm a senior because
Why you so angry?
I'm so senior. I'm
That is
senior. That's why when you lose the cool, there are regions. When I lose the cool, there are regions.
No, look, the
Any
relation. No, make me clear first. My view is that relation of client and the advocate is purely confidential.
See,
Purely confidential. These matters can be dealt with by the client and this is the law.
yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Purely confidential. Whatever you have received,
Yes,
what you have to give, that is purely confidential.
this
Between the court has not to look into this matter.
and this confidential matter has been brought to the public. My love, by
Not public.
before the
Not public.
before
The client has the option, the litigant has the option
Yes.
to change the counsel
Yes, but
anytime.
yes,
But that matter when, how, when, where, why he changed the counsel
Yes.
is not the look into
Then-
by the court.
then, my lord, what is my remedy? My lord, here
You have the remedy in Advocates
Civil
Act.
my lord, only
Have the remedy in
My
the
lord.
other laws.
no, my lord, he will go on keeping
You have the remedies
my lord.
in the other forums
Then until and unless my lord, that remedy is my lord,
Yes.
then given, my lord, then
to proceed according to the Advocate Act.
then my lord,
Have the remedy.
then my lord, and then he will merrily proceed on his case, and my lord,
If personally one litigant appears before this court and saying,
Yes.
I don't want any advocate, I want to argue for myself,
on
I have to allow them.
yes, definitely.
And if he want that I want this person
Yes.
to appear for me,
Yes,
he
Then my-
have to be allowed.
yes, definitely. But at the same time, my lord, he made a sweeping allegation against me. Then in the petition, sweeping allegations against me. My lord, if he simply
Very well. I shall not entertain any allegations in the petitions.
Yes.
I'll simply allow
yes, yes.
my lord,
That will do,
my
Your
lord,
Lordship.
my lord, if your lordship is now dealing with the application, my lord, your lordship is dealing with the application. My lord, the application is before your lordship. Kindly have a look at the application. Kindly have a look at the application. The sweeping allegation.
That will not be very many for him.
How allegations have been made
That is
against
why
me.
I
Allegations-
started with this, that I do not want to say it aloud.
The allegations have been made against me. Application is there, not in oral submissions. Applications before there.
Very well. No allegation shall be accepted.
Yes, yes.
No
Of course.
allegations made in the application shall be accepted.
Yes, my lord.
Then only you kindly reject the application. Reject the
I
application.
say this is the option of the litigant.
Yes. Or if the litigant comes and say, I want to appear in person, but I want to get relieved of the advocate record.
This is
Yes.
the application. This is
And application. This is the and with the allegations. Kindly have a look.
I am not taking the
No, my lord, this is a very short petition. Kindly have a look at the application.
no.
Kindly have a look at.
No, this cannot be.
Kindly.
This
Can-
cannot be argued. This matter cannot be argued.
Then
Against the learned advocate, I shall not hear anything.
then my lord,
This
then
is
my lord,
I say this is the very private communication between your client.
private communication, and that is
Here.
my lord, I'm here because sweeping allegations have been made against.
Very well. I shall not consider any allegation. I will.
Then my lord, kindly reject the application.
No, that repression cannot be rejected. Right away.
My lord, I beseech your lordship. Kindly go through the application. Kindly go through the application. And I have made a clean waste of everything, my lord, in my annexure, my lord. Kindly go through the application, my lord.
My lord may take up, my lord, Rule 72, my lord, at page 299. A party desiring to cancel a wakalatnama filed by him in any appeal or other proceeding in this court must file a duly stamped and verified
We
application
feel relieved.
for
we
the
feel
orders
relieved
of the
brief.
court unless the advocate who accepted the wakalatnama signifies his willingness to retire from the case in which such application need not be verified. My lord, I was constrained to file this application, my lord, since the annexure to the application will show that he has signified that not only will he not retire from the brief, but he will make life difficult for me as far as the litigation is concerned. I did not want to say this aloud, my lord, but I have no option.
ভিডিওটি ভালো লাগলে লাইক শেয়ার সাবস্ক্রাইব করতে ভুলবেন না।
From your lordships, my lord, without my lord taking the allegations to be true, even if your lordship so desires, my lord, or without going into the merits, my lord, this order may be passed.
So it is the willingness of the erstwhile advocate is required.
My lord, only thing, my lord,
So in this case, there is no willingness.
Unless he signifies his willingness, then he will have to. If he signifies his willingness, then fine. Otherwise, he will have to come before the court and ask for the leave of the court.
my lord,
Now, my lord, if your lordship is inclined to take up that, my lord, then I'll my lord, invite your lordships to go to the annexure straight away.
Yeah, my lord, my learned,
My lord,
my learned junior.
point out, my lord.
My lord, my learned
certain
junior.
things.
Against whom the allegation has been made,
My lord.
he knows better than me. He will, my lord,
Visita though.
he will, my lord, enlighten your lordship. Kindly. My lord,
lord.
we have made a clean beast of everything annexed. Kindly have a look at the annexed.
That way cannot be heard in the
Shadow,
open
shadow.
court. I am referring the matter before to the bar, to the secretary bar.
My lord, the leave cannot be granted by anybody but your lordships. And my lord,
I understand. I am not. I am just
Let
asking.
the bar council submit the report. On the basis of the report,
Lord.
your lordship proceeds. Let the bar council submit the report.
this cannot be a fetter to the litigation, my lord.
Fatal to the litigation. He will,
Giving only 7 days. Okay.
yes, my lord. Let them submit the report, my lord. You have entered into a
Please
contract.
get down. Can 1 of 2024. This is an application for appropriate order. On perusing the application, it appears that the application contains some allegation against one advocate of this court. Full stop. The allegations against the learned advocate who was earlier appointed by the present petitioner appears before this court. The petitioner, by filing the instant petition application, want the leave to proceed with the instant matter with a new advocate, with a new counsel.
ভিডিওটি ভালো লাগলে লাইক শেয়ার সাবস্ক্রাইব করতে ভুলবেন না।